Happy October 1st. I am so excited to be filming this video right now. I know you probably saw on my Facebook and on my Instagram page where I made an announcement about a special development and a special announcement that I had to make in the near future. Well, today's today. Today is the start of my very own and my very first YouTube channel. Now, if you know me and if you've been around me for a while, you know that this is something that I've been talking about doing for probably about close to 10 years. It all started when I did the big chop of my natural hair, and I thought that I would do this natural hair journey and learn everything I could about natural hair and grow my hair down to the middle of my back. Well, that didn't happen. My hair didn't grow down to the middle of my back, and I didn't learn everything that I could learn about natural hair. In fact, now I've transitioned over into the lock community. So now I've moved on. What happened was in March, I began working from home when this whole announcement of a global pandemic came about. I was one of those people who was told that my team at work would never be able to work from home. But instantly, once we found out there was trouble and we needed to reposition ourselves, our team made it happen, and we've been home since March, and we've been very productive. So I noticed in the month of April that I was very productive with work, and I also had some additional time on my hands. And so I thought maybe I should revisit this idea of starting a YouTube channel again. Do I want to do a YouTube channel about hair? Well, there are a lot of channels about hair and makeup and different things like that, and those are great channels. They have millions of subscribers. But for myself, I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into something. Yeah, I might talk about hair every now and then, but what really led me to start this channel was some of the groups that I'm involved in right now, currently actually on Facebook. So let me discuss those groups. The first one is a sisterhood group. It's a group of about 200 ladies where we discuss all types of issues that women face. We talk about being married. We talk about singleness. Even some of the women in the group were going through a divorce, and they talk about that. The bottom line is that we share our hearts with one another, and we uplift one another and encourage each other. So when I started working from home and this whole pandemic started, all I did was watch the news. I watched CNN and MSNBC constantly. And guess what happened? I became overwhelmed with stress. So I would look to this group, this Facebook group, this peace chasing group, and I would go to my sisters, my online sisters, and I would find new ways to look at things. I would research new ways to look at things, and I would try to find the silver lining in all the madness that's been going on. I don't know about you, but for me, this has been a tough year. I've never experienced so much loss in 1 year. I've lost so many people who I love dearly, and so many friends of mine have lost people who they hold dear to their hearts. So this is a tough time, and I feel like it's a time where we need to pull on one another. We need to pour into one another and gain strength from each other. There's a second group that I'm involved in on Facebook, and it's a Commit to Be Fit group. This is one that I started with one of my high school friends. And in this group, it's a group of ladies again. We get together and we discuss our fitness goals and our overall just health goals that we want for our lives, and we encourage one another. Finally, I'm involved in a couple of different sister lock groups. I do love hair. If you follow me, you know I'm just a tiny bit obsessed with locks. I'm new to it, so please forgive me if I'm a little too excited about that. So I thought, since I have time on my hands and since I'm ready for a new adventure, why not start the YouTube channel now? Why not talk about the strategies that I found to find more peace during this crazy time? Why not talk about some of our strategies in our group where we're able to encourage one another to meet our fitness goals? Why not talk about hair tips every now and then and beauty tips every now and then? So you could say this is a lifestyle channel, but the overall focus is peace and finding the silver lining when going through hard times and learning to pull strength from one another and pour into each other. So the name of this channel is entitled A Fabulous Journey, and that's Fabulous, not O-U-S, because you know me, I'm kind of fabulous, right? So That's the name of the channel. I would like to come to you every week and just have conversations and stay connected with one another. The different groups I have, they've given me some ideas on different topics that we'll discuss. And also some of my friends who are business owners and who have special talents and cooking skills and singing skills and poetry skills. And some are life coaches. Some are credit repair people. Some are comedians. They will be joining me on this show. And I just want to interact with you. And I want us to stay connected. I don't want anyone to be lonely and overwhelmed with stress, but I want us to come out of this pandemic on top. So I hope that if you are a friend or a family member, that you will go ahead and just click subscribe to my YouTube channel now, because it's going to be exciting. I have a very talented family. So every now and then you're going to get an appearance from Rudy. He's hilarious. That's my husband. My kids are all three very talented. So we have a lot in store for you. So I can't wait to see you next Thursday. And I hope you will go along on this fabulous journey with me. I'll see you soon.